Hi guys, and welcome back to another victorious day. Now today we're going to be cleaning my room, specifically my bookshelves over here and on my other side over there. I'm just going to show you how I clean my bookshelves, how I dust stuff, maybe show you some new interesting things that I have on my shelves, plus some books if you're interested. So yeah, let's get right to it, guys. We're going to start in this corner over here, guys. Now, typically, I like to use furniture polish to wipe down the shelving, and I have one rag for that and one rag to dust my books. Now, we got here first off is my Little Mermaid Funko Pop thing that my sister gave me. It's super cute. One of my favorite scenes from the movie is when they play Kiss the Girl. And it's super cute. I think I got it for Christmas one time. And then separately, I have Seagull over here. So I don't have my books in a specific order. I just put them by author. Like here I had Kimberly, here I have Kirsty. They're not in alphabetical order. I'm not that organized, but I do like keeping the author's book all in the same spot instead of genre. So yep, out of her books, this is my favorite one. And yeah, that's my favorite one and Always You. But cool enough, this is an author that came from Wattpad, and now she's publishing her books today. We got Jerry over here and Mr. Tom. Oh, I wanted to point out something I do, which is hilarious, is I actually take a picture of my bookshelves prior to cleaning it because I know that's how I want to organize everything again. So that's a cool little tip for you guys. Here, I have a whole bunch of like random books with different authors because they were either coming out as movies and whatnot. So then I just put them here, like The Stand-In. I don't know if you guys watched The Stand-In on Netflix. I don't know if it's called The Stand-In on Netflix. I think it is. I think if it's not called The Stand-In, it's called The Stand-In Boyfriend. But I bought this book specifically because I was going to watch that movie and I wanted to read the book first. Honestly, though, I feel the movie was better than the book. I have the Darkest Mind series. For those of you that probably watched the first movie that came out, I really enjoyed the movie, so then my sister got me the series. Now, sadly, I have yet to read one of them. Like I said, don't you just get behind on buying books and not reading them. But I'm getting better at it. I think I'm on my third new book reading of the week. This is a cool flower thing my mom gave me for my birthday. It's a rose and it's like in water, so it's like lasts forever somehow. But it's pretty cool. Over here, I have my Driven series. If you guys haven't read the Driven series, they're pretty good. They can be very emotional and frustrating, so read at your own risk. But cool fact is that they took out a series about it, and I've only watched season 1. Season 2 and 3 are out already, but I don't have a subscription plan because it's on Passionflix, so I've only watched the first season. But it was good. This is so cute. My niece made this for me when she was littler, and she filled it for candy for my birthday with my favorite color, red. And this is really a recycled Starbucks bottle, and I just found this so cute how she made me this, and I've kept it ever since. Cool. All right, people. John Green. Let me know if you read any of his books. I don't think it's a spoiler at this point, but let me know if you have any of his books that ends happy. I feel like all his books kind of end bittersweet, and that's why I only have 2 of them, and I haven't read any more since. But The Fault in Our Stars really changed my life and my perspective on some people. and I really think it's an eye-opener on life and that you should read it. Crazy Rich Asians, I love the movie, so I am reading the series and I can't wait for a sequel or a third movie to come out. But I have to get into reading these books like fast because I love that movie. To all the boys I loved before, great movies, great books. Recommend. And then with my other bag. Whoop. This is a cool 3D thing my nephew did for me of Ponyo. Came out so cool. If you haven't watched Ponyo, Studio Ghibli's Ponyo, then you should. My niece, she also made me these from the movie, which I feel they came out adorable. She literally made them out of crochet. And I have the Little Mermaid up here. My little turtle my parents got me from Florida one time. Super cute. I got, what's they called? Gossip Girls team up there. Alright guys, everything's nice and dry, and just like that, everything's back guys. See that cool little transition I did there? But I'm actually really tired. That was a lot of work. Put everything back and take everything down, and I'm a little sweaty, but let's continue with our next shelf. Put aside, hopefully you can see me good. This is a cool little Harry Potter piggy bank. It is Funko Pop inspired, I think. I don't know. But it's super cute. You put the coins in here and it comes out right here. And that's where I put my coins. I have one anime book. It is Snow White with the Red Hair, and book 7 and 8 is where it continues, where the series left off on Hulu. But if you didn't watch the series, it's one of my favorites, and that's why I'm connecting the anime books, because I want to know what happens next. I have my Howl's Moving Castle series here. If you haven't watched Studio Ghibli's Howl's Moving Castle, it is an amazing movie that I love, and I recommend reading the book first. I have like Little Mermaid Funko Pops here. Her stand broke off, but she used to stand like this. Prince Eric, so cute. I have some seashells that my niece brought back for me from a flea market, I believe. I have my Consumed series here. Love Comes Softly. I still need to collect the rest of Love Comes Softly. These are pretty old copies. I mean, look at those pages colors. But they're pretty cool. My Wattpad authors on here. So they self-published themselves and now have their books. Now, I love Megan Fall's MC book series. If you haven't read it, I would give it a try. Now, I do wish she would work a little bit more on her grammar, but I still love this series so much that I had to have it. This is one of my favorite vampire series, guys. If you haven't heard of her, go ahead and check her out. She's on Wattpad. And last here we have Rebecca. I love her MC book series. She has 4 of them currently out. She's working on number 5, and then she has a single, what do you call those standalone books, called Not So Cinderella, which is a spin tale on Cinderella, and it's a pretty nice book. Here I have the line The Witch in the Wardrobe series, which are some of my favorite movies. I love C.S. Lewis storytelling. If you haven't read them, like I say, check them out. But these are so old. They used to be my sisters first, and then they came to me. As well, on this side, I have my, what's her name? Francine Rivers, Redeeming Love. If you haven't read Redeeming Love, I love her books. I love this story. It is such a beautiful story, and the movie came out, so you should check the movie out and the book. Before I clean up here, guys, I wanted to give you a close-up, but over here are my Harry Potter Funko Pops, along with their Lego companions that actually came with my Harry Potter Lego set, but I just display them up here. I have this cute little sign that says Dream. On top, I have my Dr. Seuss crew, my Teen Titans, Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars Funko Pops. So cute. Look at Goku. Adorable. Done. And just like that, guys, we're done with shelf number 2. We're going to be moving on to shelf number 3. Alright, guys, our last shelf here to clean. These are my prized babies, my favorite books of all time, favorite authors. So let's get to it. We're going to start down here in the bottom half. These are all my kids' books. Some of them from when I was a kid. Some of them I've still collected to this day for my own kids one day. So let's get right to it. This is, I love Rugrats. Ever since I was little, I watched the whole series and I just really love them. I believe Chucky is me in another life. I have one of the movies here. These are all the 3 movies. I got this at Walmart for like $5. It's pretty good. I have this little reading light. When I was first getting into books, I would use this all the time. Now it's kind of lost its light, but I still think it looks cute. So some of these books were my sister's kids' books, and she was going to sell them, and I was like, nope, I want them. So she gave them to me. A bunch of Rugrats copies. So cute. This, guys, is my Kindle little bag that I use. It's a Harry Potter, and a little bag from Harry Potter. Super cute. I think I got this at Books A Million, I want to say. A little drawing here that I was drawing and I didn't finish. I have my cute little Bible stories. I've had these since I was little. They're just like cute little pop-up books. Like, look at that. Isn't that adorable? And they still work. So cute. I've always saved them for my future kids. Who used to watch Franklin? I love Franklin. Maybe that's why I love my turtle so much. I should name my turtle Franklin. I didn't think of that. But I love this show. So it's such a cute show. Now, all of these left over here are all my Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss collection. I have quite a lot of them. I love Dr. Seuss. I learned to read from Dr. Seuss. My dad would take me to the library, and these books just caught my eye, and I learned to read from them. Oh, I have the copy. Just noticed I have 2 of the same ones. Have to fix that. I also have. Alright, moving on to shelf 2, I have these other little Rugrats figures that my mom gifted me for Christmas. This is my Christian book section, and I have a whole bunch of Perry Stone. If you haven't read or watched Perry Stone on YouTube, you definitely should. I love all his books and his teachings. I have this really old Bible that used to be my mom's. It's all ripped up, but I used it a lot when I was a little kid. But yeah, it used to be my mom's, then it was mine, and sadly I didn't take care of it as well like I should have, but now I keep it as a memory. I've been reading him basically since I was a kid. If I could give you a favorite book, it would be this one right here. You guys should definitely check it out. It's pretty interesting, everything that goes on around us that we are not aware of. I think I got these. It was these with this one from Five and Below. And they're super cool. It looks really cool at night, like they're lit, but they're not. They're just battery powered. And this one as well, you turn it on. I think I need new batteries, but it's supposed to show the same as the other one. And they look real, and they're safe to be around your books. Let me know if any of you guys watch this show. It's a Spanish show. I think it's called El Chavo. I think that's what it's called, but it's a pretty funny comedy Hispanic show that my grandma used to watch. So I have the Funko Pop. This was a pretty cool thing that my church did once. They gave us all this string, and this is supposed to represent our relationship with God. So this red part of the string here is all the difficulties we go through life. But this rest of the string is the rest of our life with Jesus and how it's all worth it. So that's pretty cool. Excuse guys for the audio shift. I thought I was wearing my mic, but in the previous clip I wasn't. So we're going to continue here with our Colleen Hoover section. Now, I love Colleen Hoover. I love all her books. So I'm excited to show you guys everything I got here. But let me get my, which one is it? This one? So not in here is this one, Reminders of Him. I recently just read this for the first time and I loved it. It made me cry. It's a very beautiful book on forgiveness and redemption. So if you guys want to journey into that, I recommend reading this book. I've kept it off to the side because, like I said, I just read it and I went back and read all my favorite parts. So I have it off to the side to probably do a book review, or I'm going to probably put it back in here and grab a new one. But yeah, so I have it on the side. I've done a lot of those Colleen Hoover like boxes. So this little cup came with it, and this holds all my like sunglasses. This is one of my pair of sunglasses. I have a little flower here. This is something that my niece made me for one of my birthdays. And then this cool little bunny keychain she also has made me. So I have them attached there. And here I just have a whole bunch of pens. I also have this cool, I would say it's a bookmark. I think my nephew said it's an ornament, but I'm going to probably use it as a bookmark. It's this cool 3D printed thing he made of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, I just have some pens in here and a whole bunch of bookmarks. I have this cool Studio Gilby bookmark. Hopefully you can see it good. I have here a picture of when me and my sisters went to meet Colleen Hoover. But it was pretty cool. We got to meet Colleen Hoover. And then I have that on this little heart my nephew gave me, I think it was, my niece and nephew. And he also gave me this little stand of his to put the heart in it. Pretty cute. Starts with Us. I loved it. I was highly anticipating this sequel. I'm kind of hoping she comes out with book 3 because I don't know, I don't like when things end. It's so sad. But another one of my favorites is Maybe Someday and the sequels. But my absolute favorite books ever are Slammed. Yeah, I gotta say Slammed. Number 1 is Slammed. Number 2, I really loved Without Merit. That was a favorite. Without merit and reminders of him. That was a favorite too because it just, I don't know, made me feel different and I loved it. And I just love her writing. She touches on so many good subjects. So, fun fact, Hopeless was the first Colleen Hoover book I ever read. And I actually read it on Wattpad. And it was with different characters' names. But after that, they took it off. And that's when I found Colleen Hoover, which is pretty funny and cool. Now up here, guys, I have Jamie McGuire, and most of these are series, but I love her work as well. Sometimes her work can be a little bit frustrating, but we get by. Like let's say this, for instance. My nieces and nephews gave me this because I cried so hard for a character in one of these books, but you have to read to find out because I'm not going to spoil. This cool little butterfly, I painted it inspired by one of the series. I did this at like a cool little art place. I bought this cup on Etsy. It has all the Maddox brothers on here from the Beautiful Disaster series. And it's too pretty, so I can't drink out of it. But yeah, this is my favorite series of all time. Not of all time, but from Jamie McGuire. It is the Beautiful Disaster series. The movie's coming out soon, so I'm excited. But yep, this is the series over here. And my other favorites from her, real quick, that I'm going to show you is the Happy Stance series. These are such cute books. You should give them a try, and they're very short and fun to read. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have up here. I have some trinkets, Stranger Things cast. This was a bobblehead from her store before it closed down that I was able to get. This is Thomas Maddox. And I have, just dropped something. I have the Boss Baby up here that my niece gave me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to give these all a good clean. Behind me. Last shelf is our Katie Evans shelf. Now, I am in love with the Real series. I've loved this series since I can remember, but this is a really good series, and if you haven't read it, then you definitely should give it a try. Now, it is for my adult audience, but I love this series. It is close to my heart, and yep, but I'm exhausted. This literally took me, I would say, 3 hours with also making a video since I have to film and certain things, but I am almost done here. Just gonna clean my Katie Evans shelf and we're gonna be all done, guys. This here was another little piece I made at an arts and craft shop, same place where I got my butterfly, but it's a little love potion there. I have this cute little rose my parents gave me on a Valentine's Day. It says, "This rose is a token of my love for you. Just as this rose endures, so will our love." And it's a little glass rose that will never die. So that's pretty sweet, and I've just kept it here. I have this cute little bell mug, heart of gold, it says. And I have this character here. Let me guys know in the comments below if you know who this is before I say it. But this is Kaname, and he is from Vampire Knights. I love that anime series. I wish I had Yuki, but I don't. I think her name was Yuki. Watch a lot of anime, but I wish I had his companion, but I do not. But I found this at a flea market, and I got it for $5, I believe, which was pretty neat find. And I just keep him up here. But yep, I'm gonna finish cleaning this shelf and get back to you guys. And here we have it, guys, a cleaned and organized shelf. Alright guys, and we are done with today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching all my favorite books and cleaning with me and all those little knickknacks I have here and there. I hope this inspires you to clean your room and your bookshelves, because trust me, I try to do this once a month. Sometimes I don't, but it gets really dusty and I like to clean books. So yeah guys, but I hope you guys have a victorious day and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.